that a healthy body is most complex event. There are all the recreational and fitness one can either sweat it out and jog in the gymnasium. Badminton or basketball court, all under one other football playing area, the cricket the stadium, flood lit lawn tennis court. All facilities are world class in line with money park with India's largest exhibition town with more than 24 institutions of them include MCOM, MCOM, and MIT. Manipal Institute of Technology, popularly known as MIT, is one of the best engineering institutions in the country, synonymous with excellence in research and innovation. In the 60 years of its existence, MIT has successfully groomed its students to become successful corporate captains as well as producing entrepreneurs. Students of MIT have made their names active in their next leading some of the biggest organizations in the world. With the mission of promoting innovation and entrepreneurship, MIT is known for providing the best resources to its students. The iconic innovation center at MIT houses the best resources for hands-on development of the students, including Manipal Academy of Higher Education, Technology Business Incubator, Central Instrument Institute. MIT provides the right platform to over 2,000 students every year to succeed in life. This is done through 16 undergraduate programs, 25 master's programs, and several doctoral programs offered in all fields of engineering and science. MIT also features a robust engineering workshop. It is the same iconic workshop where students of MIT innovated the much talked about solar motor and the formula manufacture. Despite all the difficulties, being home to students from all over the world is not easy, especially when it comes to food. But we at Manipal Academy of Higher Education take care of it with ease and the passion. We report where the rock campus and here serve students from not only the different states of India, but from all over the world. Healthy and appetizing food is also available round the clock in the hostel canteen to take care of the long nights that students need. And outside the campus, Manipal is a foodie campus. Cuisines from across the country can be found within walkable distance without hurting the wallet. And finally, we understand that all a parent wants is their child's safety and comfort. Our hostels are not just comfortable and safe, but state-of-the-art. Built within our gated campuses, the hostels are secured by round-the-clock security and campus patrol. Every hostel is fully equipped with uninterrupted electricity, Wi-Fi, and much. Making it a home away from come, be a part of the Manipal family and experience
Morning, everyone. I request Dr. Shilpa Kalyan, never allow waiting to become a habit. Live your dream and take with life is happening now. Paulo Coelho. Good morning, everyone. Respected Chief Guest, Dr. Shalini Rajneesh, Additional Chief Secretary to the Government, Youth Empowerment and Sports Department, Pro Vice Chancellor Mahe Bangalore, Dr. Madhu Raghavan, Deputy Registrar, Dr. Raghavendra Prabhu, Head of the Department, Liberal Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences, Dr. Shilpa Kalyan, Special Invitees, parents and students of the new batch 2023-24. I, Humanities, take great pleasure in welcoming you all to the orientation program of this year. Before we begin, let us invoke the blessings of the universe and start on an auspicious note. I request Ms. Lakshmi Kashyap, Student Councillor, Mahe Bangalore, to render the invocation song. Thank you, Lakshmi. Education is key to unlock your mind and it empowers you to do something with your life. Savitribai Phule. And here you all are to take on this new start in a new place, in a new role. And over the course of your stay here, I hope that you will discover that you have entered a challenging, diverse, unique, and prestigious institution. And to formally welcome you all, I invite Dr. Shilpa Kalyan, Head of the Department, Liberal Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences.
Ellarigu namaskara. Good morning, everyone. Respected dignitaries on the dais, dear colleagues, parents and students. On behalf of Team Dlhs, it is my honor to welcome you to Mahe, Bengaluru campus. Today, we have amidst us a dynamic personality, Dr. Shalini Rajneesh, Additional Chief Secretary to Government, Youth Empowerment and Sports Department. A very warm welcome to you, ma'am. I also welcome Professor Madhu Raghavan, Pro Vice Chancellor, Mahe Bengaluru campus, Professor Raghavendra Prabhu, Deputy Registrar, Mahe Bengaluru campus, to this inaugural event. Dear students, today marks the beginning of an exciting chapter in your lives as you embark on this journey of knowledge, growth, and self-discovery. We are thrilled to have you all join us, DLHS Mahe family, and we are here to support you throughout. We understand that you must be experiencing a host of different emotions at this moment. You're probably excited. How many of you are excited? Quite a few. Nervous, maybe, right? A little bit scared. It's perfectly fine. This is a big transition in your life, and it is okay to feel a little bit overwhelmed. But I want to assure you that you are not alone. We are here to help you through this transition. Our faculty and staff are dedicated to your success, and we are here on this journey with you. At DLHS, we believe that education extends far beyond the confines of classrooms and textbooks. It is about nurturing holistic development that encompasses academic excellence, critical thinking, empathy, creativity, and a sense of community. Each of you brings unique experiences, talents, and perspectives, and we encourage you all to share these with your fellow students and teachers. At Mahe Bengaluru, you have myriad opportunities to engage in co-curricular activities, clubs, sports, and social initiatives. These activities will help you discover your passion, refine your skills, and become well-rounded individuals. We encourage you to seize these opportunities with open arms and open minds. Diversity is a core value of our university. At DLHS, for this batch of 2023-24, we have students from over 23 states all over the country. Embrace this richness of this diverse community as it provides a platform to learn about different cultures, traditions, and ways of thinking. It fosters an environment of tolerance, understanding, and respect, and these qualities, I assure, are essential for a global citizen. As you tread on the path of education, challenges may arise and obstacles may seem insurmountable. But remember, it is in overcoming these challenges that you grow and become stronger. Do not hesitate to seek guidance and support when needed. We are here to rise above any difficulties you may encounter and here to help you. Let's remember that your success is not just measured by grades and accolades alone, but by positive impact you make in the lives of others and the world around you. Our hope is that you will not only excel academically, but also become compassionate leaders and responsible global citizens. Once again, welcome to DLHS Mahe family. May this orientation day mark the beginning of an incredible journey of learning, self-discovery, and personal growth. Together, we will build a brighter future for all of us. I would like to end my welcome address with an excerpt from Abraham Lincoln's letter to his son's teacher. These words truly mark the spirit of mankind. Treat him gently, but do not coddle him, because only the test of fire makes fine steel. Let him have the courage to be impatient. Let him have the patience to be brave. Teach him always to have sublime faith in himself, because then he will always have sublime faith in mankind. Thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Shilpa. When you possess light within, you see it externally. Anis Nin. Let us come together as we invoke the light within. I request the dignitaries on stage, along with two student representatives, to please join us to light the lamp, symbolic of the illuminated path that lies ahead of us. We now take a moment to remember the man behind the success of Manipal University, Dr. T.M.A. Pai, Indian physician, educationist, banker, philanthropist. His contribution to society is beyond measure. I request the guests to please offer a floral tribute to Dr. T.M.A. Pai. Thank you all. I request you all to please be seated as the Manipal anthem is being played. What are the makings of a successful person? We often ask ourselves, is it determination? Is it hard work? Or is it a bit of both? Fortunately, our chief guest today, Dr. Shalini Rajneesh, Additional Chief Secretary to the Government Youth Empowerment and Sports Department, is exemplar of such grit. She's the topper of the Indian Administrative Service IAS 1989 batch. She's a gold medalist in psychology, MBA from Australia, PhD in rural development. She has penned 13 books, 8 in English and 5 in Kannada, covering subjects like management, personality development, women empowerment, and IAS coaching, etc. Her most momentous experience has been during her stint as Deputy Commissioner, Belgaum District, where she deftly handled the worst flood of the century. She won the second best Panchayat Raj National Award in 2012. She steered a revolutionary legislation in Karnataka's Guarantee of Services to Citizens Act 2011, popularly known as the Shakala Project, which backed the Prime Minister Award for Excellence in Civil Services. She is currently the Principal Secretary to the Planning Department and Chairperson of Tumkuru Smart City Corporation Limited. We are pleased to have you with us, ma'am. I request our Pro Vice Chancellor to welcome her with a token of our gratitude. Thank you, sir. Ma'am, may I please invite you to kindly deliver the keynote address?
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Welcome to Karnataka and to Mahe, one of our esteemed deemed to be university. I have been a witness to Manipal Academy since 35 years when I was posted in Dakshin Kannada. And excellence is one word that describes all the activities of this, started by the great man, Dr. T.M.Pai. You are indeed all really privileged to be in the university, and more so to have the opportunity of being part of higher education. Only when you see those who have missed this opportunity would probably make you feel the value much more. Sometimes we take things for granted, but when we see the absence of it, that's the time we realize what is the value of it, how I need to secure it, protect it, and take it forward. And today is the new beginning. I'm so happy to see the parents accompanying all the undergrads. Probably this is one threshold. After that, no hand holding. Now we are on our own. This is that transition stage that you are in, and I'm sure if the beginning is good and we select the right direction for the move, you are bound to reach the destination of your dreams. What do you want in this life for yourself and for the planet as a whole? That should be the perspective in which we pursue our higher education. As I take charge of the youth department, we are again blessed to have the biggest asset in terms of our youth population, almost 30% in Karnataka. But most often, we look at youth in terms of their uh, economic settlement. How many of them are educated? After that, how many are employed? And how many are not? And today we talk about the skills. I was myself quite surprised when I saw that while 30 to 40% of our youth are moving on to higher education as well, but skill is limited to only 20%. And today, in the economic scenario, it is the skill which makes most of the difference and not just the degree. So my first suggestion to our youngsters would be that while you pick up your degrees, please pick up your skills. Not just life skills, economic skills, social skills, because that's what is going to take you forward in a success trajectory across your life. Karnataka has very recently come out with a youth development policy, Karnataka Youth Policy. Last year we have announced, and we look at the holistic development of the youth. Please do not forget sports while pushing your academic thing. Please do not leave out on your co-curricular activities, the cultural activities. I said namaskara in the beginning. How many of you have really asked yourself or anybody, why do we do this namaskara for ages? What is the meaning? The meaning, as UN explained to the world, is that Indian system of greeting says the soul within me bows before the soul within you, and two souls are the same. Entire universe is the same. How we talk of Vasudev Kutumbakam, there is a deeper meaning into our tradition, and this is the time to question, answer, and understand. And if you agree with it, perpetuate it. We just lit the lamp. Asatoma sadgamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma amrutangamaya. Why are we lighting the lamp? Is it really making some difference? And if yes, let me absorb that difference. Let me reverberate that difference, because that's what is going to make difference to my life and the life of the whole universe. That is the kind of perspective we need our students, our youngsters to absorb. I just mentioned about the enrollment issues, employment issues. But what really troubles me is the gender gap today. Up till 10th standard, 12th standard, we are having good numbers of equal numbers of men and women, girls and boys. But as we are going higher, we find that though the girls may be getting educated, but not getting part of the employment scenario. You would be surprised to know that in the formal sector, it's only 6% of the girls aged between 18 and 29 who are participating in economic activity. Major reason being, this is the marriage age, reproductive age, and the economic activity or the economic independence, we are making it secondary. Why? It is not the same for the men. Why should it be for the women? When we are talking of gender equity, it's time that we all learn to share the responsibilities of family, of care economy equally, and then with together, both girls and boys, men and women, the country grows at a very faster pace to the satisfaction of all and not to the discrimination against some. I would like you to just be given a glimpse of where are our youth getting employed. I was myself surprised to see that we find equal number of youth getting employed in agriculture and in service sector. IT is the main hub of Karnataka's GDP economy. and then of course tourism and other services sector. But agriculture still is having lot of youth. And the time is to make this agriculture high-tech, more productive by use of technology and connecting with the global world. And that's where we all need to see how we can contribute to this growth. Because imagine if the agriculture goes down, tomorrow we will not even have food security. So while industry, service sector is important, agriculture is equally important. And we find today lot of agri-tech coming up, adding productivity. Just imagine if you were to buy 1 kg of ragi in the market, maybe 30 rupees. But if you have to buy the ragi malt for the nutrition, it is 100 times more the cost. 100 grams will cost you minimum 100 rupees. That is the value addition, that's the power of value addition. So how it happens? If only we start thinking on those lines. Should I leave it at this stage or can I move one step forward? I can add to my growth, I can add to my country's growth. These are the kind of issues that we need to look at. I want to warn, in a way, some of the very serious issues that today's youth is facing. The number of suicides, the number of depression cases are going higher and higher. I don't want to put down your vigor in this, but I want you to be aware of this because you should not get into this net. An analytics of why people are getting into depression, the main causes found were drug abuse, alcohol addiction, and marriage or love affair related issues. Now all of us are intelligent human beings. Just be cautious that you stay away from these kind of issues which can destroy your life and your dreams. And there are very simple ways of doing it. If you spend your time productively in productive activities, you will not go towards the distractions. And as an intelligent person, we should know what choice we need to make. Just one small issue I want to show you on the internet. We are all having so much access to internet and using technology a lot. But what worries me this, more than 50% of the searches on internet by youth is going towards porn. Now, do you want too many restrictions to be made by government, by institution, or you want self-discipline? Whether for your nutrition, whether for your education or for your self-development, make the right choice on your own and don't depend on somebody else telling you. That's the main difference moving away from the school life to the college life. You are free, yes, but you are also mature enough to exercise discipline on your own and in your own interest. I'll just give you a couple of things that the government of Karnataka is doing very uniquely for the state, and you can all benefit from these services. We have got a Yuva Spandana program where the youth counselors provide counseling to other youth who are in need, different needs. And a very simple way of connecting is the youth helpline. You can note down this number, 155265. It is free of cost, anytime from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. You can call this number. If you have any issues, you can talk to the person, and if somebody else needs help, youth of your contacts, please contact this number. Across the state, across the departments, they will be able to help you. Similarly, on mental health, we are fortunate to have National Institute of Mental Health and Sciences in Bangalore, and they have created a toll-free number. There is absolute confidentiality of this. So before you fall into any serious trap, please make use of the mental health services. it is worth sharing. First, share it with your own friends, parents, teachers. If not, then you can go for this kind of help, but please do not fall in the wrong hands. We have a very good, vibrant program of National Service Scheme, NSS, and we have almost got about 5 lakh plus volunteers registered. So I also request all of you to register yourself on NSS website, be a volunteer, and we will give you umpteen opportunities for experiencing a rural area, an agricultural department, police department, or any other area of your choice. You can do internships also. You can do weekly or weekend volunteering. I'm sure the institute will be offering these services. So please do join us. My boys and girls are really doing wonderful job in the entire state of Karnataka. We have also created one career guidance portal. It is called Vritti Darshi. It gives you a glimpse of almost 500 plus careers. So after this, what? And now it's not the age of just the doctors and the engineer and the architect and this. No, there are umpteen number of opportunities, particularly on the humanities side. There are this portal, I would request, Karnataka Career Portal. Please visit that portal and see what guidance you can get from that, and please give your feedback also so that we can make it better. Well, technology for the future is unlimited. You are here to explore. Please have no inhibitions, explore more and more, go for innovations, go for incubation. Who knows? There is an Einstein among you, there is a Padma Vibhushan awardee among you. Just let go of your dreams, take the help of all your friends and faculty, and achieve what you want to achieve. This sports I mentioned particularly, we have a sports science center in Kantirva stadium. It's a very big world-class stadium. Of course, you have all the facilities here, but we have sports science software wherein any of you who would like to pursue a particular sport, through the psychometric test and the physical strength, etc., it can be predicted as if what particular sports you can do the best. You can be an athlete, or you can be a badminton player, or you can be a cricket player. So it is worth growing through these tests and finding out your real potential. Like that you have for other things also. As far as administrative services are concerned, many of the humanities students go for IAS and other competitive exams. We have a good gender balance in Karnataka, and we have a collaboration with Dr. Rajkumar Academy for civil services competition. You can start accessing it online. You can choose the subject that you want to pursue. You will get model test papers, you will get coaching also. Some is free, some is paid. Depends upon your choice of careers. Finally, I would say that we are all here to be part of the universe. A sustainable development of each one of us also depends on the sustainable growth and development of the entire planet. Let us be responsible, let us be conscious, and let us be always moving towards sustainable growth and be the champions of change. Wherever we find that this particular thing is not good for my planet, let us come forward and be the change ourselves first, and I'm sure a large number of people will join you. And I will end by quoting Steve Jobs, former CEO of Apple, who says, "It's in Apple's DNA that technology alone is not enough. It's technology married with liberal arts, married with humanities, that yields the results that makes our hearts sing." So 3 cheers for all of you, the humanities wing, and do yourself proud and your parents proud. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. You have indeed set the right tone for the new beginning that our students are so eagerly waiting to take on. Our guest of honor for this event, Dr. Raghavendra Prabhu, Deputy Registrar, Mahe, Bangalore, who has also served as Associate Professor in the Department of Mechatronics. He really is the warm and friendly face behind all the smooth workings on our campus. Dear sir, please accept this sapling as a token of our gratitude towards you, and I request you to address the students.
So good morning, everyone. The dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, faculty, staff, and most importantly, the batch of 2023, the undergraduate students of Dlhs Bengaluru, their parents, guardians, a very hearty welcome you all to Mahe Bengaluru campus. So first, I would like to convey my heartiest congratulations to all the new young budding students on your well-deserved admission to the programs of your choice. So today, you are all embarking on a new journey, a journey that is bound to shape the course of your lives. At Department of Liberal Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences, we are sure that your dreams of self-exploration, your aspirations to become independent and mature individuals, and your quest for knowledge find ways to materialize into real. So Mahe's vision is global leadership in human development, excellence in education and healthcare. We strongly believe that you must become a very good human being and become a competent and well-deserving professional. Friends, many of you might know that DLHS is the youngest member of the family of Manipal Academy of Higher Education, which has a remarkable reputation in the arena of medical, healthcare, technical, banking, management, art, design and technology, and many other disciplines. It is with fresh hopes and aspirations, dreams and ambitions that you are on this campus. Everything is new for you. New classrooms, new teachers, new friends, and even newer technologies. The most important aspect amidst all these newer explorations is to remember a simple rule: never lose sight of your goals. So life on campus is colorful. There are many activities that you can be a part of. As our chief guest already mentioned, we also have a NSS, National Service Scheme, NCC, and Voluntary Service Organization, VSO, and many other technical and non-technical clubs. You can be a part of any of these clubs. And I do hope that each one of you will find your part in some of them. We do not want you to just gathering information from here, but we want you to build character, learn discipline, develop compassion, and above all, understand the meaning of life. But activities should not become distractions. Always keep things in perspective. What is important should never be marginalized. Therefore, keep your goals in front of you always. Each day, measure the steps you have taken to achieve towards your goal. So Mahe Bengaluru campus is all set to witness the top class infrastructure on the campus, and soon it is going to be one of the smart and green campuses. Friends, although we are still in a formative stage, we certainly aspire for a bright future beckoning us. Challenges of the professional society, teaching and learning process, research and innovation, and human resource development and training certainly test our resilience. But the DLHS fraternity is all geared to face these challenges, and no challenge is impossible when we work as a team. The new set of students joining us has strengthened our team, and we march ahead stronger with your dynamism. Be assured that the entire university community is here to support, sustain, and encourage as you commit to study at Mahe, Bengaluru. It is a pleasure to welcome you all to this vibrant learning community. It is you who makes us what we are, and we look forward to the fresh ideas and energy you bring to our campus. I speak for the entire faculty, staff, student community of Mahe, Bengaluru, while I state that we are truly delighted that you have made the decision to join us. I once again heartily welcome each one of you and wish you that you find the best time of your life while studying here at Mahe, Bengaluru campus. As I wind up, I again remind you, never lose sight of your goals. Life ahead can be exciting, provided you are ready to take it on. So wish you all the best, and thank you for giving me the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'm sure that our students will heed to your advice in the days to come. All big beginnings start with small steps. And who better to give us a sense of direction than our Pro-Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Madhuvir Raghavan. He is also the TAPI Chair Professor of Finance at TAPMI, Manipal, and Dean Research at TAPMI, Manipal, and is an authority on finance, not only in India, but also worldwide. He is one of the finest finance educators and researchers across the world, and he has one of the highest publications in many A-star journals in India. He has also worked in top business schools in the United States, Australia, and New Zealand. I request Dr. Shilpa to please present sir with a sapling as a gesture of our appreciation. Now I request Dr. Madhu to enliven our gathering with his words of guidance. Sir?
So good morning to all of you, and first a very warm welcome. Actually, today is a much better day than yesterday. It was raining a lot, and we can see a bit of sunshine. So welcome to Bangalore, welcome to state of Karnataka if you're coming from outside the state, and also welcome to Mahe. So firstly, I want to all my colleagues, both Raghavendra and Shilpa and the chief guest, have already congratulated you, and I will also do the same. I want to congratulate all of you in making it to this wonderful university campus, and also the department. It is not an easy thing. I'm sure you have gone through a long process, and today it's your day to celebrate because you made it to the program. I'm going to keep my remarks fairly short. I've sort of broken down the remarks in two parts. One that deals with the values of Mahe and what you should be doing. And the second part of the talk deals with basically about you, which I like to call personal history. So, warm welcome, as I said. You're now beginning, you're officially left your high school, you're in university life. So there are a lot of exciting things you're looking forward to, and I'll talk about that in a few minutes. So, very, very well respected business universities and business schools like what we have at Mahe. We have an institutional culture. All of you come from different families, different states, different backgrounds, different culture. And the idea is that it's important that there is an assimilation, understanding of what we do as a university, what cultural values we have, and what values you have. Only when we have this alignment, then we are able to understand, how we can teach you better and how you can learn better. And then more importantly, finding a right place for you in tomorrow's world. That's why you're actually here. So I thought I will do that in two ways. First, I want to a little bit go back to history, and you have done history in school, I'm guessing. So if you just reflect back and think in time in terms of French Revolution, the French Revolution actually gave three very enduring principles. They spoke about liberty, equality, and fraternity. And if you just take those three important words and try and apply that to where we are at Mahe, you'll find there's a lot of commonality. So how are we going to do it? At Mahe too, we have some very enduring principles. We have liberty. Now by that I mean, you will have much more liberty than what you enjoyed at school. Your school teachers never gave you much liberty, right? So you will have much more liberty here. Perhaps at home, your parents also didn't give you much, and therefore you will have more liberty here. So on liberty, we are absolutely clear that you will have it. Let's move on to equality. Now, equality means that all of you are equal. Certainly everybody is an equal. We are not going to give anybody a preferential treatment at Mahe. But at the same time, I want to say to you, equality does not mean everybody will be a topper, everybody will get an A+, everybody will get a straight A. And for that, you have to work hard. So on that basis, we are not going to be equal. That is your responsibility to work. Move on to fraternity, which is basically where we want to make sure that you're really proud that you studied in Mahe, and there's a sense of belonging, sense of pride that we will take. That deals with fraternity. But what I have not spoken to you so far is about another important word that's called responsibility, right? And that word is important. So I spoke about liberty, I spoke about equality, I spoke about fraternity, and now I'll talk a little bit about responsibility. So what is it I'm hoping? My hope is that you will form wonderful relationships, networks, you'll form great connections in Mahe. You're going to be spending 4 years in this place. A lot of new friends you would make, a lot of new learnings for you to happen. And I guess when you leave this place, you'll become a transformed individual. That's definitely the hope. And therefore, I want to spend a few minutes on responsibility. Now, to do that responsibility, I want to move away from the world history to your history, which I call Republic. So if you look at the French, for example, since 1958 now, they are in the 5th Republic. So each of us have our own republics. I want to spend a few minutes talking about what they are. So let's think back in time. You also have a series of republics. Your first one was as a childhood, right? You had no idea what was going on. Our parents looked after us. So that's the childhood republic. Your second is when you move into year 12, that is high school. That's your second republic. Okay? When you come to the third republic, you are now an adult. You are actually voting. You are getting a license. You are able to make decisions. You're deciding the future of the country and so on and so forth. The chief guest spoke a lot about youth empowerment and what a role that you play. That's your third republic. Then the fourth republic is basically where we expanded capacity and preference, and then finally we talk about your role that you play in the society, to the family, to the community, and to the world in which you live. Now, if I take the word responsibility, you were least responsible when you were a child. Perhaps you were not that responsible even when you were at school, because our parents did everything for us, right? Maybe when you start to move into the adult republic, which is where you are now, in your 18s, 17s, and 18, you are now almost a major, and therefore some sense of responsibility. And then you will start to work, earn a living, that increases the responsibility. And finally, the responsibility is much, much more when you are contributing back to society. So it's an important word. But because it's an important word, does not mean that we are here sitting to micromanage your lives. We will not do that. We are going to give you all the freedom that you need. And I'm also going to ask the parents who are here today to trust their sons and daughters who have enrolled in Mahe. Allow them to learn what they are learning. They are going to make a number of mistakes. Please allow them to make the mistake. Some of them may not do very well in academia in the first year. That is perfectly normal. And they will learn. It is a sense of learning that's important, that yes, I have dropped the ball. I need to do something better. So therefore, I will request the parents to also give them some time to understand what are the demands that are placed by the university. This life is very different to what they had actually experienced at home, because you are not going to be here. They are going to be staying in hostels and they're going to be studying. There are a lot of challenges they're going to face. but they're good challenges. But this responsibility progresses. But finally, what I want to say to you is, you are here for a very specific purpose. The specific purpose that you're here is, you chose this university. You chose this course, right? Therefore, you are here to do something better for yourself, which means every bit of resource that you have in your hand, you're going to deploy those resources in making sure you do very well. Certainly, there are going to be distractions. The chief guest spoke about distractions. I'm also going to use the word distraction because you will have a lot of distractions. You're going to try and find a boyfriend, a girlfriend, all those things will happen. Perfectly fine. There is no problem. You will have cricket team, tennis team. You'll be playing for university. There are some 35 odd clubs and committees. You're going to be participating in all of those. But please don't forget that there is a bigger reason why you came to Mahe, and that is also to do academic excellence. While we want you to have a holistic experience, at no point I would recommend that you drop your grades. If you start to drop your grades, it's going to cost you much later in life. You may not realize it right away, but that hurt you 4 or 5 years later when you apply for masters, when you apply for jobs. People will start to look at how has been your academic performance. Therefore, my request to you would be that you be mindful of what you're doing. So every day when you get up, you ask yourself, what is it I want to do today? Spend 15 minutes, 20 minutes, just before you start your day. Okay, here are 2 or 3 things I would like to do. Here are 3 things I want to learn today, and I want to achieve it. So make a small plan. Stick to your plan. It is really important that you're committed from day one. The university life is very, very free. Nobody will even know what you're doing because we are going to give you the sense of responsibility. Therefore, please use it. Before I conclude, I wanted to wish you one more time a very hearty congratulations. I also want to thank all the parents and your guardians and family who are here, because without their support, you couldn't have come this far. So it's important to acknowledge their contributions. It is also important that I request all the parents to let you figure out your own life. It's really necessary that you fall down and you get up, because each time if somebody does it for you, then you will not enjoy that. So take time, learn, enjoy. You've got 4 full years in this place, lovely campus. You have a great gym coming up, running track, basketball courts, tennis courts. Please keep yourself fit, mentally fit, physically fit. And finally, Mahe does stand for Manipal Academy of Higher Education, but it also means may all be happy everywhere. While we want you to be happy throughout your lives, we also want you to understand that you have a big sense of responsibility, a commitment to the university, to your parents, to your family, and of course to the community. So I want to wish you the very best, wish you well in whatever you do, and I'm sure I'll catch up with you sometime during the next 4 years. Thank you very much. Have a splendid day.
Thank you, sir. I'm certain that our students will have plenty more fruitful engagements with you during their academic journey here. We will now break for tea, which is served right here behind you. And we will report here back for the department orientation by 11:50. But as we come near to the end of our program, I call upon Dr. Swati Shivanand, Assistant Professor, DLHS, Mahe, Bangalore, to present the vote of thanks, followed by the national anthem. Thank you.
Thank you, Sumati. Dear parents, students, dignitaries of the state, a vote of thanks is often a formality in occasions like this that we don't wish to portray. It is convention after all. But for our department, the Department of Liberal Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences, this orientation ceremony is a significant milestone, as it is the culmination of many, many months of untiring efforts that we've undertaken. On this occasion that is very dear to us, we extend our first thanks to Dr. Shalini Rajneesh, who was here with us today as we mark a new beginning with our incoming batch of students of 2023 and 24. We would also like to next thank Professor Dr. Madhu V. Raghavan for being with us here. His energy and vigor is something that we hope to take forward in this coming semester and the year forward. Dr. Raghavendra Prabhu has been a pillar of support for the department as well as for the university. His commitment and dedication we will seek to emulate in the coming year. Thank you, Dr. Prabhu. Without the admissions team, there would be no students for us to teach. So for all the hard work and for getting both the faculty and the students together, we thank Mr. Gaurav Yadav and the rest of his admissions team. A vast army of individuals have been instrumental in bringing us all together in this beautiful venue. From our department, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to the administrative, technical, IT, marketing, and the general services teams. A special note of thanks to our current students who are here, who came in early to help us out and to welcome their juniors. Finally, we thank the parents and the guardians here for trusting us with your children's future. We assure you that they are in safe hands and we will do our very best to be their guides and mentors in their academic journey. And finally, dear students, welcome to your university and for the next few years of your life. We look forward to seeing you in class. Thank you. Please do stand up for the national anthem now.